A while back, Sarah asked us in Sunday school to describe ourselves in one word. My answer, the gift. You may ask why. Well, from the time I came into this world, I was not supposed to be here. God had a plan that was, at that time, unclear to me and those around me. At the age of 4 months old, I was adopted into a family by a young couple, by a woman that could not have kids. At the age of 3, my adopted parents divorced and I went to live with my mother. As a young boy, I was raised Catholic, went to St. Mary's Elementary down on Green Street, and was even an altar boy. At the age of 7, my mother started to practice the Muslim faith and shortly took me out of Catholic school and placed me in public school and had me practicing the faith as well. At 12 years old, I was told I could make a choice in my faith, and if I knew nothing else, I knew I did not want to be a Muslim of faith. Up to this point in my life, I had been pretty much raised by my entire extended family, spending a great deal of time with my great-grandmother and my cousins. In 1983, my cousins had been attending Downtown Baptist Church and invited me to come along. At this time, Pastor Bowen and Tom Bowling were here along with many others still attending. Susan Wally, Debbie, Steve, Dale, and Bill Sewell. Along with others I may be missing. This was my first experience in an actual church family. The youth staff, as well as those who worked in the youth department and others from DBC, helped to shape my Christian foundation. It was during this time, in 1985, I was baptized up there. And I accepted Jesus as my personal Lord and Savior. As a young adult, I made some choices that took me down a dark path and away from the church for a while. It was letters of support from people like Tom that encouraged me to return to DBC for a short period of time. Until, once again, life happened and I found another dark path to go down. However, this time, I would spend many years away from the church, playing football on Sundays. In 2004, I met Liz, and she encouraged me to get back in the church. It would take 2.5 years of her encouraging me and her pulling me towards church and saying, I was brought up in the church, you were brought up in the church. Don't forget what you've learned. Things have changed. It's not what it used to be. Come on back. You know, you're still a child of God no matter what path, no matter what you've gone through. I actually agreed to attend church with her. We attended her home church for 3 years, being active in Sunday school and mission outreach. In 2009, we felt both God calling us to a new church home. While we were waiting to hear from God as to where He would have us serve, I found myself running into an old friend when I was in youth at DBC, Nicole Poole, White Often. Many of these times, Nicole would invite me to return to DBC. After talking with Liz, we decided to visit one Sunday, and we both immediately felt at home and never left. Since my return, I have served in Awana, been a greeter, served Carpenter Shelter, and the Alive Ministry, and worked with Children's Church. Most recently, I've begun working with the youth department, teaching Sunday school, and having guest appearance during Children's Moment, which I was nervous then too. It has been a pleasure to serve DBC at this point and will continue to serve, whether nominated as a deacon or not.